Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to do another part to the journal. Now I think this will be the second last part. I'm going to do this one today and then I'll do a flip through and that'll be it finished. If I have to do a few wee bits and pieces to it off camera I will do, but we should get most of it finished today. So we're going to do a few bits and pieces. The first thing I'm going to show you what I want to do is I like to put in these flip outs. Now these are Terri wood flip outs. I do not take any credit at all for making these. I will link Terri's tutorial to this if I can find it. If not, I will link her channel. Fabulous channel, fabulous crafter, amazing at journals, and she has come up with all sorts. This is just one of them. This is the envelope flip. She's got all sorts of them. So I will link Terri's channel or this tutorial down in the description box, guys, if you want to go over and check out Terri's channel if you haven't done so already. So Terri makes these amazing flip outs for in journals and I like to put them in now. I'm going to put 2 in this journal. So basically what it is it goes in and then it all flips out so that you've got lots of extra space. Or what I like as well is you could put something inside it and hide it. So I'm going to put 2 of these in, like I said. So I've already done one. And I will quickly do another one. Like I said, if you go over to Terri's channel, she will do the full tutorial. She's amazing. I don't know how she comes up with them all, to be honest. All different folds and things. She must be good at like origami and things like that. So I'm not going to go through and tell you, I'm just going to quickly do it because as I said, it's not my tutorial. You can roughly see what I'm doing here, but if you really want to see how to do it properly, check out Terri's tutorial. Okay, so I've got 2 of these now. So let's bring in the journal and see where I'm going to put it about. Okay, and everything's all nice and dry now. It's been a while since I've worked on this journal. I might have it there actually. Okay, I think we'll have it here. Now, this journal, is once it's finished, it will have a bit of bulk in it, but I'm going to make a writing board, so you'll still be able to write in it, so don't worry about any bulk or anything like that, because the writing board makes sure that you still can write in the journal, even though it's got these flip outs and things in it. So, if that's flipping out that way, all we have to do is make sure my glue's running. And I'm going to leave this side open so that you can tuck something in behind it. It just makes another wee pocket. So I'm just gluing the 3 sides and putting it here. Again, using the writing board will ensure that you can write on this when it's all flipped out as well. You just pop it behind it and you will be able to write whatever you like. So that goes in there. You see what I mean? You could put the writing board in behind here if you wanted to write on it. So let that dry there. Now obviously it needs something on the front. And I've got all sorts of wee bits and pieces that I cut out again. So we'd have that there. Actually, I like that. Do you know what? That's the first thing I've went to and I do like it. But I think, will we have maybe a wee bit of lace under it popping out? Yeah. So before I stick that on, I'm going to go for this fabric glue again. I'm raving about this, guys. I only recently found it. If you've been watching the channel, I got it from the range. It's only £1.50 and it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I used to use hot glue or Manita's tacky glue for putting down fabric, and this has just changed everything. It's amazing. Okay, so it just puts less bulk in it as well, and once it's dry, it's dry. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so push that down. So we're just going through and really decorating it a bit today, adding in any wee bits that we want to So I've got that one in, and then I'm going to go to past the middle, and let's see where I'm going to put in this second one. Maybe right at the back. Actually, I am going to put it right at the back. Will I? Or will I put it on there? No. I'll go right to the back with this one. So, again, I'm just putting on my glue. I am so excited, guys. Honestly, see when I get days off like this, Christmas feeling just comes on me. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's like 2 weeks tomorrow, and it's like, ugh, I just love it. Okay, so am I still in frame? Yeah. Right. So we've got that wee one there, and I think we'll have this one here, and we'll pop on another wee bit of lace. So I'm just going to chop off a wee bit. And I'll pop a wee bit of glue onto the fabric. You barely need anything at all with this. That's another reason I like it, because it's got this wee stand. So you just stand it up. It's great. It's good when you find a product that you really like. It's like, oh. Right. And we'll put on the Anitas on here. I'm going to pop that there. Okay, let that dry. So now we need a couple of tags to go in behind these. So we might as well do them before I forget. So let's see what I've got size wise. That one's going to be too big. That one is the one that's going to go in the front. I've got some ready-made tags. You go with them and just cut them down a bit. Or we could make some out of the papers. Right. Let's pull in this beautiful pad again. It's the Romantic Escape that we've been using. Oh, this is nice. Already got a couple of bits here. This is why I keep all the wee bits as well. So I'm going to take this off and just use it as a template. Let me see how much needed to come off of this. So roughly about there. Are these two the same size? Yep. So we'll just take these to the trimmer and trim off the excess. Now I'm just going to take them round the right way, put that to the edge and cut around it. Like that. Same with this one. Okay. So now we've got these two tags, and I'm going to grab my hole punch, well, my big bite hole punch, and I've got this smaller sewing set of stamps. Pop that out the way just now, and I'm just going to stamp something on them to keep them in that sewing theme. So I've got the old-fashioned, don't know if you'll be able to see it properly there, but you'll see it when I stamp it. The sewing machine, I'll just put that on there. And what does that say? What does that say? I'm going to stamp that out on another bit of card to see what that says. I can't read it. Just grab a wee scrap piece. This says, "You're so special." So as an S-E-W. So we'll have that on there. Just put it at an angle. "You're so special." That's cute. Put that back on there. I've had these stamps for a long time. I can't even remember where I got them from. And then we'll have this wee dress form. We'll put her down the side. Oh, that's gorgeous. And there's another sentiment, but I'm not sure what that says either. So I'll stamp it out to see. "Thanks so much." That's so cute. We'll put that in as well because it's S-E-W. I'm going to turn that on its side and put that on there. "Thanks so much." So that looks cute. So let's, actually there's a wee needle and thread. I'll pop that on there. And yeah, okay. Put these up. I need to get a better bit of acetate to cover them. It only covers it a wee bit. Put them up there. And let's put a hole in them through the middle. And then I'm going to grab some of this twine just to keep it with that sort of vintagey. I could put ribbon in it, but I want to put this sort of vintage coloured twine. I'll put this through it. Okay. Now I could go around the edge of these with the tea dye or the vintage photo distress ink. However, on the back they're quite clean and I'd like to keep them like that because then you can put either a wee tiny photo in here, because it's your journal, you can put in it whatever you want, or you can put in a wee special receipt or a special train ticket or a wee special note to yourself. So I'm going to keep that the way it is and not ink it up. So I'm going to put one in here like that and go to the back, put one in there. Okay, what else? I want to do a flip up writing bit, and I've got this. This is just a wee plaque. This was part of the freebies from Artymaze's site, so I've got that, and I want to make a wee book with it. I will link Artymaze in the comments as well, guys. She's absolutely amazing, and she gives away freebies on her site. Right, so let's see where I want this wee flip up book. Here, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take some of my coffee stained and ink stained paper, and I'm just going to see what size it is, try and line it up. I'm just going to make it, if you can see this, and I'm lining up the edge, I'm just not making it quite as big, just like a wee 1/8 smaller, like that. And then folding it just like an 1/8 smaller as well. Now, you don't have to do that, you can make it the exact size if you want. I'm just making it a tiny bit smaller, and then all I'm doing is concertinaing it back and forward like that, and then chopping off the excess bit. And don't throw that away because you can use that. Okay. You might actually, I'm going to fold it in half again, like that. Okay, put that over the top and then fold that bit over, so you see how it's going to make a wee book. And all you need to do now is the pages that are joined together, take your ruler, actually take your bone folder first and give it a really good crease, because then it'll give it a better, and just, it doesn't matter if it's a wee bit rough because it adds to that sort of vintage and shabby chic look. Just open up the pages like that, and like that. There'll be other ways to do this, guys. I just like doing it this way, I enjoy it. And that. So that's how I make a wee notepad. Put it in here, like so. Then grab the stapler and make sure you're on the flap. One staple there and one staple there. And then what I'm going to do is take my page and attach it here, just along the flap where the staples are. Make sure you put enough glue to make sure that you get a good adhesion, it sticks well. Push it down there, and then to cover the staples I'm going to put on this wee bit of crocheted lace. I'm just going to straighten it off, put that there, see where I need it to go to, like that. And then over the top, remember I used this before, I said I was going to keep all the wee scraps, well this is what I keep them for, and then that can go there. So fabric glue along the edge, like so. Add this piece on first, like that, and then another piece, another wee bit of fabric glue, just a wee line along there for this piece, and just give it a wee push down and let that all dry. And when that dries, you will have a wee flip up book that you can leave notes in and all sorts of bits and pieces. So I'll show you that. Isn't that cute? And on here I'm going to put this wee tag. There. Okay, so that'll all dry nice and you've got another wee flip up book. Now, I want to add in some flip up corners. So I might very well put another one of these wee pads in the back, guys, but I didn't need to show you doing that twice, so we'll leave that just now. Yeah, right, my flip up corners. So let's decide where I want to put one. I'd like to put one in the front of the book and one in the back, so let's find out where the middle is. There it is. And we'll just go for in the bit here. Actually, I didn't want to cover up my stenciling, so we'll go for this one instead. Right, so I'm going to take another sheet of my coffee dyed and ink dyed paper, if I can get a hold of it, that is. And I'm just going to put it down here to where I want it. So what I mean by that is, okay, I want to have a flip out corner. So I really want to, all I'm doing is seeing what size. Maybe I'd be better showing you that, what I mean by actually making the corner first of all. So I want it, oh my goodness, come on. I want it to be about that size, right. So what I'm trying to do here is make a square like this, right. So I'm going to, all I've done then is folded it over to the size that I want it, and I'll show you why. Okay, take that extra bit off and then see what size I want it to be. About there, I would say. Maybe, is that too small? Maybe that's a wee bit small actually. Sorry, bear with me guys, I know I'm talking to myself, but I will show you what I'm doing. Right, so all I've done is folded it over into a size I wanted, and then I'm going to cut it in half. Right, and now I can show you what I want, because I want to have 2 flip ups. So I want to be able to make basically a square, but it's in half and then it flips up. You probably, I'm not explaining it very well, but you can see from what I'm doing Do you know what I mean? Sometimes words don't explain it, but if you watch what I'm doing. So now what I've done is basically folded over a square. I'm going to put it in the book like that. Okay? And so you can open it up and have another rewriting bit in there. So that's what I'm doing. So I want 2 of them. So fold that one like that. Sorry if I didn't explain that very well. Sometimes it's in your head, it's hard to get it out. Right, so all I want to do, and I want to leave this part as an open pocket. Yep, so I don't want to glue down this edge obviously, because that's going to be my pocket. So all I'm going to do is glue along the bottom and up the edge. Put that in there. You see, that's going to flip up now, so you've got a wee flip it to write in. And I'll put the other one, before I decorate it, I'll put the other one somewhere in the back. Here. Oops, I just about glued it the wrong way there. Take that bit off. And I'll put this one this way so that you can still see the stamping, and that's just going to flip out. Wait a minute, I've got the glue on my fingers. Flip out that way. So it just gives you an extra. I just like all these wee bits in journals, so you can put a wee note to yourself, an inspirational quote, or just, you know, something personal. Right, so we'll go back to the first one, wherever it is. Where have I put it? Where have I put it? Where are you, flip out? I've lost it. There it is. Okay, and let's just give it a wee bit of decoration. Now I don't want to give it too much because you want to be able to flip it out and write on it, obviously, so you want it to be quite flat. You could go on and put lace on it and buttons on it and things, but like I say, I really do want you to be able to use this and write on it. So let's just go back to the wee stamp set. And all I'm going to do is add in a wee pair of scissors. I'm going to go for the walnut stain for this. This is just a Distress Oxide walnut stain. Pop that on there. I don't know how well it will stamp because it's lumpy. It might miss. Oh, it's not too bad. That's fine. That can go there. See, I really want to put something on. Do you know what? We'll put on a wee tiny bit of lace so that it doesn't. And like I said, we're going to have the willow. Because then I would want to put a button on the top. Do you know what? No. Leave it, Sam. Leave it. Because I really do want to have it as a flip out. And then on this one, we'll just put the wee cotton reel. Distress Oxide. And there we go. Quality cotton. Oh, that's a lovely stamp. Can you see that? It actually says on it quality cotton. Established 1984 or 1784. Lovely. Okay. So we've done that. And then, oh, that looks a bit plain to me. Do you know why? Do you know what I'm going to do? Just to take the plainness away. Add on a wee bit of ink. If I can find. I really need to buy some more of these daubers. You know, just the bits. I need the other bits as well, but you know what it's like. Keep saying you need to buy stuff and then there's nice papers and things like that and you're like, nah, I'll just buy that instead. That looks a wee bit better, and yep, definitely that looks a bit better. It's not as harsh. Right, it's starting to be really fat now. The next thing I want to do is make some tuck spots. Okay, so I went ahead and cut out 5 tags just because it saves time. You didn't want to watch me cutting these out anyway. Excuse me, using this tag die. Now, the reason I want 5 is because this white one, I want to get this stamp set. This is a set that we've been using throughout the journal. I want to quickly, oops, quickly get this, and we'll go for the tea dye oxide. Just put it over there and pop it at the bottom like that. Take that off just now, and then going across here. Actually, I'm going to use the vintage sewing machine again because it's one of my favourite stamps. And I'm going to put it there. That's cute. And then just take the ink that's left on the dauber. I'm not going to put any extra ink on, and just pop that over the edge. Take my twine. Pop that through the top. And this one is going to be the one that goes in the front for This Book Belongs To, or your name and your address or whatever you want to put in it, because it'll be your book. That goes in there. So I've got that tag in there, and then the reason we need 5 of these tags. Now this one I've actually cut out from Hunky Dory card. It's absolutely beautiful. I had a wee bit left over, so that's cute. Do you know something? I don't. I was going to maybe put something on it, but should I? Maybe. Okay, 2 seconds and I'll pause it just now. Okay, that was just so you didn't have to sit and watch me cut out. I've cut out this wee bodice forum, wee sewing, you know, the ones that they use to make the ladies' bodices. So that's there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, what I'm going to do is just put all the because I'm aware of the time as well, guys, and I've still got something else I want to show you. So I'm going to put all the twine through them and I'll be straight back. Okay, so we've done that. So the last couple of things I want to do then is find out where on earth did I put it. Where is my flip up? There it is. Okay, so we'll have a tag in here. Okay, and that just flips up so you can still write on it. We will have, if we can find the other flip up. There it is. We'll have this one that I've made in here. Then, for the other two, I've cut out 2 of these dress forums. This was just an X-cut die that I had. And what I'm going to do is make these into tuck spots. So again, I want one in the front of the book. So let's just go here. Yeah, forward. Here, I would say. Here. You see, I just go where it feels right, guys. I don't know, I've not got any sort of method or anything like that. So I'm just gluing down the one side to make it into a tuck. Like that. I'm going to stand that one there. Okay. And I'm going to put one of my tags that I made in there. And that just holds that in. And then we'll go to the back of the book and we'll see where it needs here, maybe. And I've cut this one out in this beautiful gold embossed. It's embossed with hearts. And we'll just go down here. Like that. And pop it on here. Okay, take off any excess glue. And that one can go, if we're putting on wee photo mats or, you know, using them as photo mats or putting on wee writings or anything. So, we've got that. Now, the last thing I want to do, on camera anyway, I might add a few wee bits and bobs into it off camera, but all I would be doing, you know, was maybe putting in some extra wee bits of lace and things like that, but you didn't want to show the whole thing anyway, because to be honest, decorating is personal anyway, but that gives you an idea of what I've done now. All I've done here is got 3 pieces of card from the paper pack that we've been using, the card pack, and I'm going to use them to make a writing board. So all I want to do, I've measured them up. There's no point giving you measurements to this because you could use your own measurements depending on what size you want your writing board. And I'm going to put this one in the middle. Now this is 250 GSM card, so by the time I've glued the 3 of them together, it's going to be 750 GSM thick. So plenty thick for putting under. Plus the glue makes it really rigid as well. So I'm just gluing the 3 of them together. Popping them down. And I could run my brayer over that just to make sure, but to be honest, you didn't really have to. Like that. And when that dries, that will be, you know, really a sturdy board. As I say, 750 GSM. And what you would do with that is when you're wanting to write, for example, on this, on the back of this page, you pop that in there so that it gives you writing space, you know, It just makes it easier to write. And what I'm going to do with this, do you remember the wee pocket that I made in the back, the lace pocket? I'm going to sit this, it should fit in there. This pocket's a wee bit tight because it's never been used before. But if you just wiggle it in, it should, wait a minute, it's this bit here. Oops. Why is that catching? That's because of this wee bit here. Do you know what? It's the back bit. Do you know, like the flap? Right. No matter, I'll mess a bit with that. It will go in. It's just because it's... Wait a minute, that's going to annoy me now. This bit should be flat. It's not a very good design, that die, actually, because it does leave the flaps. I feel like I've got glue over my fingers. I can't take that feeling. Right, let's try this again. I don't know if it's going to go by that or not. I don't want to force it. If not, it can sit like that because it's still not going over the top of the book. So yeah, it can sit like that. And that can be my writing board. I'm just going to take the ink over the edge just to dull down the paper a wee bit. Make it a wee bit more vintagey. There we go. Pop that back in there. But I'm actually going to take a wee bit off that because that will drive me nuts. If it's not going to sit right in, I don't want it to be exactly on the edge. I'm just, oh, honestly guys, you know what it's like? You want everything to be perfect. Right, now, there we go, that's perfect. So that's your writing board in the back. And this is your journal. I think, actually, what I want to quickly do, I like that flip out just like that, but there is one that I've seen, this one, that'll annoy me. I want to put a wee bit of lace in there. That'll annoy me the way it is, it's too plain. Here. Yeah, that looks better. That dries like that. It was just, I don't know. And I didn't want to add any buttons. I'm fighting the urge to add buttons, guys, but I really didn't want to add any buttons into this because I want it to be as flat as possible so that you can write in it. Right, so that's that flip out. And was there any other flip outs that one maybe can have a wee bit of lace in it? And there will be things that you'll go back and think, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, until you're absolutely happy with the journal. See, I'm tempted to put buttons in there, but no, I'm not doing it. This is a writing journal and I'm not doing it. Different if it was a photo journal, you know, you could put loads down, but no, that looks nice though, with the lace. Just making sure. I didn't want any on that, but I don't think, no, I like that one the way it is. Right, okay, that is basically the journal complete. So I'm not going to do a flip through in this video, guys, because I'm going to do a flip through all on its own. And there's a reason for that, but I'm not going to say, but you can see how fat it's turning out. I just love it. I think it's a nice journal. I think it's turned out lovely. I think it would be nice for 2019, just to start writing all your bits and bobs in and pieces. So let me know what you think of it in the comments. Let me know what you've thought about this series, if you've enjoyed it, if there's anything I could change. I'm going to be doing the next one on the Alice in Wonderland book in January that Laura sent me. That's going to be my next journal series, all are in the Alice in Wonderland book. And so yeah, thank you so much for all your comments, and to everybody who's watched this series. I've had a ball with it. I hope you've liked it. Hit me a thumbs up and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.